Yo, what is up, guys? It's me, your boy Luck Films, at it again. It's been a minute since we've done a review, ever since what, January, with the HTB team review. But yeah, I decided to finally hop on the 2026 train. A little too late. I mean, I did get some 2026 stuff back in December. I mean, you obviously know by Speedy, but I'm deciding to catch up, and what better way to start with the most random release alongside Memo, which is Flash Nillson, which for some reason super chase in 2012 and came back this year for some reason in that Walmart listing that we got like back in October. Why is he here? Like, I mean, I'll take him, obviously. Like, I'd rather have the like an actual one than like a factory custom, since like that was the only way to really get the international racers if you didn't want to spend an arm and a leg to get like one of them official. And the only one that I have is actually real is Long J over there. And obviously Memo will be easy to get now for most collectors because he's getting re-released. In fact, he's actually out in stores now. As the time of recording this, it is the 31st. Don't know if I should upload it on the 31st and or the 1st. Yeah, April Fool's Day is tomorrow. Don't know if I should make a video or not. But ooh, shadow. What was it? Case H's contents were revealed today, including the race to celebrate McQueen and Mater. But anyways, let's take a look at the packaging. So I like Flash's artwork. It fills the frame very nicely. Kind of reflection, but whatever. You got his name right there. It's surprising on how they just include Nillson in there and just not Flash, which is what I expected. But you got the Cars logo up there. You got the Mattel logo right there in metal. As you can see, he's interesting. Just the fact that he was re-released in general 3 and up. He's on Red Riders, was his 4th year. On the back, we have As Seen in Cars 2. Mind you, the card backs are glossy now, if anyone realized. And these guys are also made in China for 2026, so that's pretty interesting. This is Cars 2's grand return, honestly. So we have World Grand Prix McQueen, Francesco Bernoulli, Mater with Balloon, Nigel Gearsley, Mel Dorado, and Carla Veloso. So we will be comparing him. Oh my goodness, the camera went out of frame. So we will be comparing him to Max Chanel and Long J over there. And you got his Metallic Disney Store release, because that's the only merch of Flash that I have. Never mind, I don't have any other spare Max minis right now. But yeah, let's get this guy opened up. Don't tell me I forgot how to open up the diecast. Okay. Alrighty, so here he is out of the package. He looks pretty good, all things considered. But if you guys don't know, Flash was in the Swedish version of Cars 2, and that's the only time he did appear. He replaced Jeff at the Tokyo Party. We all know the whole story about how there's 7 different versions of the movie with 7 different racers, and 5 of them ended up becoming actual diecasts, those being Long J, Flash, Memo, Vitaly, and Frosty, in the Chinese, Swedish, Mexican, Russian, and Australian versions of the movie. Carla was in the Brazilian, Raul was in the German, Raul was in the French, Max was in the German, and Fernando Alonso was in the Spanish. Actually, there's 9 different versions of the movie. Well, there's 10 if you want to count the... Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. So, let's take a look at him. Hair on my finger. Anyway, so, he's pretty good. You can hear that. It's not smooth. So he's got a nice expression. It is different from Max. I'd say his eyes are a lot... let's see. Would you classify this as a different expression? The eyelids I would consider to be the same, but the eye position just looks different. It's definitely different from the other Super Chase ones, as all the Super Chase International guys have different eye positions. Anyway, so you got the Swedish 3 crowns on here that are just cut out from the band. On the side, he's got blue eyes, which are pretty cool. He's got his grill right there. There are the headlights. Oh, there's a chip already. Damn. He's got a black bumper up front, which is pretty neat. His wheels are shiny. They're gray, silver, as with everybody else. You got the Swedish flag on the side here. Nice X. His windows are gray apparently as well. That's interesting. He's got black mirrors instead of blue, but that makes sense, as everyone else does. There's his exhaust right down there. He's got traditional blue spoiler up here. He's got silver tips on the side, which I'd say the silver tips are much more prominent now. Like if you look at him from the side, you could clearly tell that he has silver tips on the side. On the back here we have his taillights and this little black piece, and he's really just a blue Max, really. This part for some reason is blue. Is this meant to be that way? No, it's not. It's meant to be just normal colored. Anyways, let's take a look at what day this guy was made. The 318th day of 2025, which makes sense as he was in one of the earlier cases of 2026. Now, let's discuss this absolute fall off. So, mind you, a Super Chase from 2012, only available in Sweden, with no more than 4,000 of him produced. Came back over a decade later, over 2 decades later, actually. No, what am I talking about? No, he's over a decade later. And immediately gets thrown to the side. Mind you, when I went to Target and got this guy, there was 10 of him. And now there's 9. And there probably still is 9 because nobody wants this guy. But let's do some quick comparisons. So let's bring up his ancestor right here, Max Chanel. As you can see, they are in fact the same. Well, this is a Thailand Max, by the way. That's why their rims are different. But yeah, they changed it from just this gray to an actual silver piece, which isn't bad. But yeah. You can see just the same all the way around. And now let's compare him to my boy Long J, or Longa. I guess that's how you actually pronounce his name. And there's Longy, but I mean, I guess he does say to himself in Cars Fast as Lightning. Flash was the first out of these Super Chases. I do believe Long J was second, Memo was third, and Frosty was third. And then Memo and Vitaly were 4, 4, and 5, but I don't know the exact order. I do know it was Flash, Long J, and then Frosty. Don't know about Memo, though. But yeah, exact same model, just from different countries. How cool. Now let's bring in the granddaddy, the Disney Store Metallic Flash. Which, let me shift myself. The Disney Store Metallic Flash only has a couple differences. In fact, I know this guy has clear headlights, but they have decals on them. He's got a new expression. Although all these guys share the exact same expression. He's missing his antenna, which sucks. But Disney Store actually did add something on the back. They added this Swedish little cross on the back. You know, the diecast itself doesn't have that shaking about. But yeah, this guy, he does have clear headlights in there. As you can tell, and he's got clear taillights somewhere. You can never see them, obviously. But I think that might do it for Flash himself. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Happy April Fool's Day, I guess, if you want to clarify it. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.